Hey guys, welcome to today's video, and today I'm going to talk about a very different topic. And as a therapist who mostly deals with chronic habits or unhealthy patterns because of and the development of these unhealthy patterns, I'm going to talk about something which is totally different, which is bruxism or teeth grinding or clenching. And I'm not a dentist, so I'm going to talk about this in more of the psychology of bruxism, like what's the correlation between your unresolved issues and bruxism. So let's first understand like what is bruxism. Bruxism is this condition where you clench or you grind your teeth, and to other people it's just a normal mild habit that doesn't have much damage to their dental care or their oral care. Like it's just normal, you can do it sometimes. Even for me, like I do it sometimes, but it doesn't have much impact in my life. But now to others it can become so chronic to the point where you can't stop yourself from doing it, or to the point where you end up damaging your jaws or even damaging your teeth. Yeah. And this habit actually can happen when you're awake or when you're asleep, and it affects both adults and children. Something else about this habit is there are some common symptoms which may indicate that you are having this bruxism. So, and one of them is you can feel pain in your jaws, or you may wake up with a headache, or even someone who you are sleeping with may tell you that you are grinding your teeth, or you may also end up having cracks in your teeth. It's because you are grinding away your teeth. So it can be a common habit, but it can also become so severe to the point where you end up damaging your teeth and even ruining your emotional well-being. So you may be asking yourself, like, what really causes this bruxism? So while like there's no clear cause to this bruxism for everyone, like there's no one size fits all cause, and some other research may say like medication or genetics or trauma or all those things, but there's no clear cut cause till you do the investigation. So yours might be different, but for me, I'm not going to focus so much on the medical stuff because I'm not a doctor. I'm going to focus more on the psychological aspect of it and explain to you how your subconscious mind plays a role in your teeth grinding. So let's first understand that the subconscious mind is the part of your mind which controls all your involuntary actions, like the actions which you cannot really control or which are beyond your conscious awareness, like digestion, sleep. So it's like it's doing things behind the scenes. So what normally happens is you may grind your teeth when you are stressed or anxious in the initial stages. Like you just grind your teeth when you're stressed and anxious, and when you do it, it may actually provide you with a temporary relief from the heightened levels of stress and anxiety. And as you keep doing it, it gets to the point where your mind now becomes accustomed to your teeth grinding or your teeth clenching as a way to cope with feelings of stress and anxiety. So you started this as a way to offer you like a temporary relief from the normal stressors of day-to-day life. But it gets to the point where now your mind associates any stress you are experiencing in the present moment to teeth grinding. And now that's what we call a coping mechanism. Like it started off as a normal habit, but these stressors and anxiety gets to the point where it needs you to grind your teeth so as to protect you. That's why it develops as a coping mechanism. That's why to other people it is mild, and to other people it is severe. So this distance between severe and mild is the unresolved issues, is the emotional pain which this grinding is trying to protect you from, or emotional pain which this subconscious mind is trying to protect you from seeing. I know you may ask yourself like, but why is it that I grind and I know it's painful? Or why can the mind alert you or stop or make you stop your grinding because you are hurting your jaw or you are having costly dental visits and all those things? But this is how it happens. So when your subconscious part of your mind gets accustomed to a familiar thing or a familiar habit which provided you temporary relief a couple of years back, the mind will always see that as a safe place for you because it's become so familiar. It's the same thing as, let's say, a smoker. A smoker can be told that, hey, if you smoke 10 cigarettes a day, you will get cancer or you will get all these diseases, but they can't stop it because it's become habitual. It's become this mechanism which the mind has gotten used to. So in a twisted kind of way, your mind doesn't allow you to stop your teeth grinding because it is keeping you safe from seeing the inner discomfort or seeing the unresolved issues which your teeth grinding has been grinding away, in quotes. So that's why you may try a lot of things. You may try all the normal basic things, all the normal conscious things to stop your teeth grinding, like being aware, practicing awareness, or all those things. But you can't stop it because the mind is like, nah, I want to keep this person safe. And it's not really keeping you safe, but it's keeping you in a familiar and a comfortable environment. Because to the mind, teeth grinding and teeth clenching has become your go-to response when you have stress and anxiety. That's why, as someone who's having this habit of chronically grinding their teeth or cleaning their teeth, when you have stress and anxiety in the present moment, you'll always find yourself clenching and grinding your teeth to the point where you're even breaking your teeth, but you can't stop yourself from doing it because to the mind it's become so clear that you need this habit to process or to cope with feelings of stress and anxiety. So it's beyond your conscious control. Hope that makes sense. That's why there is a relation between psychology or your underlying issues and teeth grinding. It's this aspect of looking at what really happened or what really made this habit to go from mild to severe. That's where dealing with the underlying issues comes in. And this doesn't mean that you don't go to a dentist. No, you still have to go to a dentist because a dentist will help you to deal with the damage, the physical damage of your teeth, or even offer you temporary solutions like night guards or all those things just to help you from further grinding your teeth. But now dealing with the underlying issues will help you take back control of that habit, or will help you. It's more like telling the mind that, hey, I'm okay now and I don't need teeth grinding as a coping mechanism, and you can now develop healthier coping mechanisms to stress and anxiety. It's all about developing healthier coping mechanism, but you cannot just develop that by practicing. You will first develop that by dealing with the underlying issues which are fueling this compulsive behavior. And this can be now lead to unresolved traumas, like inner emotional turmoil, negative beliefs, or all those things which are now buried beneath the surface, which have been controlling you or which have been leading you to this coping mechanism or to this mechanism which the mind has gotten used to. So working with a dentist and someone who understands dealing with this root cause will really help you with taking back control of that habit. And then in the long run, it will mean that you will also avoid having costly dental visits or repeatedly changing your night guard and all those things. Yes, all those dental stuff are important, but the psychological bit, or dealing with the root cause of this behavior, will help you improve your life and overcome this habit for good. Or you may find yourself engaging in this habit, but it will not be chronic as much, and it will save you a lot of money and a lot of pain, physical pain, emotional pain afterwards. Hope that makes sense, guys. I'll be making more videos explaining like how does it really develop for it to be a coping mechanism, as well as answering any other questions you have. But as I've said, I'm not a dentist, and I'll be answering more in the aspect of the psychological aspect of it, like the feeling of embarrassment when you do this, like how do you cope with this, how do you cope with the emotions afterwards, like why does it happen and why you can stop. So I'll be answering all those aspects more as we look more at an holistic way of protecting your oral health or your dental health, or as we look more in the psychology of Bruxism or psychology of teeth grinding. And if you'd like help to explore more on what may have caused your chronic teeth grinding, or you to adopt this as a coping mechanism, of course you can book a free breakthrough call with me, and we'll dive deep on what might have led you to developing this habit as a coping mechanism. Hope you found that informative, guys. Until next time, have a wonderful day.